In this brief demonstration of Aquaforest Searchlight OCR, we will show how easy it is to install and configure the product to ensure that your SharePoint Online or on-premises content is fully text searchable. First, we will introduce the business need for the product. Studies have shown that in many organizations, over 20% of documents are not text searchable, meaning that they will not be returned to search within SharePoint. The most common case is where PDFs are image only, as they originated as scans, faxes, or were converted to image only. Searchlight is designed to audit SharePoint content to determine which files need to be made fully searchable, and then it runs an optical character recognition process on each of these files to generate a text layer that's added to the PDF file. This text layer allows the file to be indexed by SharePoint and therefore appear in search results. The installation process for the product is straightforward, as we can see here. Once the product has been installed, we can use the wizard to set up a job to process the required sets of documents. In this example, we will process a SharePoint Online library in Office 365. Firstly, we will run the product in audit mode. I will set the job to be able to use 4 CPU cores. There are a number of different options available to specify whether to process image file types as well as PDFs, and options for retention of original file dates and whether or not to create new SharePoint versions of updated files. In addition, an archive location could be specified to retain a copy of files needing to be updated. The default OCR engine is the extended Iris engine, which is the same as used in Adobe Acrobat. The most important setting is to define which languages need to be recognized. There are also a number of more advanced optional settings. If in doubt, technical support will be able to advise which settings be most suitable for your scenario. Once the job setup is complete, we will run this job in audit mode to analyze our current documents set for the degree of findability. We can see in our small sample set of 7 documents, including PDFs, images and MSG files, that all of them will need to be processed to be made fully searchable. We can actually go and visit SharePoint to actually take a look at one of these non-searchable files. This will actually allow us to examine the document and actually identify the fact that there's no searchable or selectable text in the file, and there's no way of actually searching via SharePoint for the contents of that file. We'll now run Searchlight in audit and OCR mode to make the files fully text searchable. We can now see that the library is fully searchable. Returning to SharePoint, we can, if we wish, see the checking comments that Searchlight has made, which identifies when the conversion was performed, and if the source was not a PDF file, it will give the details of the original source file. Now we can look at the same PDF file we examined earlier and see that there is now selectable text in the file, and that SharePoint is now able to index the file so that it can be found via search. In this demonstration, we have shown how to install and configure and run Aquaforest Searchlight to automatically make file sets fully searchable. Please visit aquaforest.com for more information and trial downloads, or email info@aquaforest.com for answers to any questions or to arrange your own demonstration session.